Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Theruvan Saranai. Dear meritorious devotees and my dear children, welcome to Expert Education Dhammsabhava program. From this Expert Education Dhammsabhava program, we are going to listen to our great teacher, Supreme Buddha's great teachings. So, before listening to the Dhamma, let's all together pay homage to our great teacher, Supreme Buddha, and let's go for refuge to the Triple Gems. And after observing 5 precepts, let's listen to the great Dhamma. Say with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saranang gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saranang gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. To observe 5 precepts, repeat after me. I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. With the refuge of the Noble Triple Gem, I observe these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, and to realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say with me. My homage to Supreme Buddha. Buddha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Dhamma. Dhamma is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Sangha. Sangha is my refuge every day. My homage to the Supreme Triple Gem. Triple Gem is my refuge every day. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. First of all, may all of our homage be to my teacher who taught the great Dhamma for all of us, our Pinat Loku Swamin Wahanse. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, Thirvan Saranai. Dear meritorious devotees, on this Poy Day, we are going to listen to our great teacher, Supreme Buddha's great Dhamma. When you live your life in a proper way, by doing good and by collecting merits to your life, you can find the true happiness within this life. Now, it is the normal nature of a living being that the living being likes to be happy. We all like to be happy. Now, if I ask from you that why are you studying, for what reason you are studying, you will give me the answer that we are studying to earn some money, maybe to do a job, maybe to get through a job and to earn money. If I ask from you that why do you earn money, then you will answer that we need to buy things to our life. Without money, it is very impossible to live. It is very hard to live in this society. Then, if I ask from you, why do you buy things? Especially, let's take food. If I ask from you, why do you buy food? Then you will say, to eat. Then why do you eat? To escape from the hunger. So that means you have the intention of to be happy without being hungry, right? Hunger is a great problem for all of our life. So when you are hungry, you are not happy. You are not feeling comfortable. So that is why you eat, to be happy. Okay? So the happiness, the wanting of happiness, right? The wanting of happiness is deeply rooted within us. Every living being seeks the happiness. Okay? So the Buddha teaches us the proper way to be happy in your life. Sometimes thinking that a way is very happy and it will give us the happiness, we follow the wrong path sometimes, right? At the end of that path, we find the suffering instead of happiness, right? Sometimes the things that brings us instant happiness will give us last long suffering, right? So that is why Buddha taught us that you need to find the proper way to be happy in your life. If not, you will go in wrong paths, you will go on wrong paths and you will be lost in those paths. And you will find the suffering at the end of all the things. So that is why Buddha teaches us the proper way to be happy. There are so many ways to be happy, but not all of them are the proper ways to be happy. Okay? So that is why Buddha teaches us that how to be happy in your life. Now, most of the time, when we live our life, many people say that I'm not happy about myself. I need to ask a question from you. Are you happy about yourself? Give me the answer honestly. Sometimes you're not feeling happy about yourself, right? Sometimes even you don't like yourself. So, feeling happy about yourself, self-happiness, is one of the most important things that we need to have in our life. Because if the whole world became happy about ourselves, and if we are not happy about ourselves, that happiness is not worthy. But though the whole world is unhappy about ourselves, and if we are happy about ourselves, that is one of the most worthiest things and worthiest happiness that you can have in your life. Okay? So we need to learn how to be happy about ourselves, right? So Buddha teaches us that there are 4 types of happiness that you should gain and you should enjoy in your life. How many are there? There are 4 types of happiness. So today we are going to learn these 4 types of happiness. So what are they? These 4 types of happiness are taught by the Supreme Buddha in the Sutta of the freedom of debt. It is the name of the Sutta. It says, Buddha teaches us, there are 4 kinds of happiness that may be achieved by a lay person. Right? There are 4 types of happiness that may be achieved by a lay person. Who is a lay person? Now, there are 2 types of people in this world. Monks and lay people. Right? The people who are gone forth and the people who are renunciated from their normal life, and the people who became the monks are called the monk's life, and the other life is called the lay life, the normal life that you are spending. Okay? So for lay people, there are 4 types of happiness. You should enjoy that from time to time in your life, right? So what are these 4 types of happiness? Number 1, Buddha teaches us the first type of happiness is the happiness of ownership. What is the first type of happiness? The happiness of ownership. In Pali language it says Atti Sukha. What is the first one? Atti Sukha, the happiness of ownership. Let's go for the second one. The happiness of enjoyment. What is that? The happiness of enjoyment. It is called the Bhoga Sukha in Pali. The Bhoga Sukha is the happiness of enjoyment. And the third type of happiness is called Ananasukha. What is the third type of happiness? Ananasukha, the happiness of freedom from debt. Right? Ananasukha. And finally, the fourth type of happiness is called Anavajja Sukha, the happiness of blamelessness. Okay? Now you may be confused about what are these 4 types of happiness. So Buddha explains about these 4 types of happiness in this sutta, in this special discourse. Buddha teaches as the first type of happiness, what is the happiness of ownership? What do you mean by the happiness of ownership? Here Buddha teaches us, here a person has acquired wealth by energetic striving. Now a person should acquire the wealth by energetic striving. That means he needs to dedicate his time, he needs to dedicate his energy, he needs to be courageous, he needs to be motivated, and he should earn wealth in that way. Okay? And Buddha teaches us, amassed by the strength of his arms, earned by the sweat of his brow, That means in the past time, in the Buddha's time, it is not like nowadays. Now people can earn money without sweating and without being too tired. In the Buddha's time, to earn money, to earn wealth, you have to work hard, right? You have to try hard to earn money. So that is why Buddha teaches us that you have to earn the wealth by shedding the sweat, right? By the strength of his arms, you have to earn money, okay? And you have to earn money in a righteous way. That is the most important thing, right? You should not earn money in bad ways, in evil ways, like selling drugs, like selling alcohol, like selling the slaves. There are so many bad occupations in this world. And Buddha teaches us that you should not follow these and you should not do these occupations in your life. The wealth that is earned by those evil ways are not going to stay within you forever. In some way, it will be destroyed. So that is the nature. So Buddha teaches us you have to gain money in a righteous way, in a correct way, right? Then, after gathering and after earning money and after having the wealth in your life, Buddha teaches us that when you think about yourself that I have acquired wealth by energetic striving. Now, when you think about your money and the wealth that you have acquired in your life, and if you can think, I earned this money by my own dedication, my own effort. This is the result of my own effort. When you think like that, you can be happy about yourself. I have done something good in my life. I am a dedicated person. I'm a well-motivated person. I'm an energetic person. That is why I earn this money. When you think like that, you can be happy about yourself. That is called atti sukha. That means when you think about yourself, your life, if you can realize that I have earned money by my own effort in a righteous way, in a correct way, without doing any bad and evil things. So Buddha teaches us that is the experience of happiness, of enjoyment, atti sukha, or the ownership, happiness of the ownership. That is called the atti sukha, right? I own this money because I earned this with my own effort and in a correct way. Okay, that is the first type of happiness. So when you think like that, you become happy about yourself. Okay, you are not being happy about others. Like you become truly happy about yourself from within. Okay, that is the first type of happiness. And the second type of happiness is the happiness of enjoyment, bhoga sukha. Happiness of enjoyment. So what is the happiness of enjoyment? Buddha teaches us, after you earn money, right, you are spending that money for your own benefits, like for your own comfortabilities. Maybe you can buy the things to your life. Maybe you can build a good house. You can buy a vehicle. You can feed your children, maybe your husband or wife, or you can feed your parents. Right? You can look after them. You can give the comfortabilities to them. When you do these things, okay, when you earn money in a righteous way and when you spend it for the good things, right, then you become happy about yourself. That is called the bhoga sukha, the happiness of enjoyment. When you enjoy the wealth that you have earned in a righteous way, you can be happy about yourself. Buddha teaches us that you need to enjoy this happiness in your life, right? To enjoy that happiness, you have to work hard, you have to sweat, you have to think more and more, sometimes you have to stay awake for the whole night, right? You have to strive. So, Buddha teaches us that the result of all this dedication is, finally, it is the happiness. When you earn money and when you earn wealth and when you enjoy it, you can be happy about yourself. That I earned money in a correct way by my own effort, and I'm spending it for good things, right? So that is the second type of happiness that you can have in your life, okay? And the third type of happiness. What is the third type of happiness? Buddha teaches us the happiness of freedom from debt, okay? So what is the meaning of debt? You take loans, right? From the bank, maybe from the people or from the friends. When you take a loan, okay, you are a debt person, right? So you have to pay that. Not only you have to pay that, you have to pay the interest also, okay? So once you take a loan, it's like a cancer. It is developing day by day, right? The amount that you have to pay is developing day by day. So as soon as possible, you have to pay that until your happiness is not there, right? For an example, imagine you bought a couch, a good sofa, by taking a loan. Now you become debt person. You have to pay for that couch. In each and every time you sit on that couch, you're thinking, oh, I have to pay for this. I have to pay the interest. I have to pay the main money that I bought. So can you enjoy that? You cannot enjoy that. So that is why Buddha teaches us, you have to be free from debts, right? Avoid as much as possible from taking loans, okay? Taking loans is not a good idea for everything. Sometimes you have to take loans, right? You have to take loans, you have to pay them, but not every time, okay? Don't depend on the loans. So that is why Buddha teaches us, you have to be free from the debts, all the debts. When you become free from all the debts, when you think about yourself, I don't have any debts in this world. I don't have to pay for any loans in this world now, today, in my life now. You feel that freedom, right? You have money and you can spend that, and you earn money in a righteous way, and you're free from debts. So that is a big happiness that you can have. I think many of you doesn't have that happiness, okay? So try as much as possible to free from the debts and the loans, okay? That is the third type of happiness. And the final type of happiness, the happiness of blamelessness. What is the final type of happiness? The happiness of blamelessness. What is the happiness of blamelessness? Now, when you do evil things from your body, from your mind, or from your body and from your words, it's a blameworthy thing, right? Maybe if you kill animals, if you tell lies, if you do the sexual misconduct, if you drink alcohol, it's a blameworthy deed. That means the wise people doesn't approve that deed that you have done. So they may be complain to you, why did you do that? It's not a good thing, right? When you are free from all these things, like when you are not doing all the bad things in your life, right? When you live a life of purity, right? Then you can be happy about yourself, that I'm not a person who is doing blameworthy things. I live a life of blamelessness, okay? When your life, when your inner life is pure, when you don't have anything to hide within your life, then you can be happy about yourself. That is one of the greatest happinesses in this world, right? In this sutta, Buddha teaches us the greatest happiness of all these four types of Happiness is the happiness of blamelessness, right? So that is why Buddha teaches us, do not do any evil deed from your body, from your mind, and from your speech. Okay? So don't kill animals. Don't hurt others' feelings. Live a life of purity. Okay? Your life should be pure within. When you're not pure within, you're not happy about yourself. Right? So think for a moment, like if you have done something really bad in the past, when you think about your life, what have I done in the past? If you suddenly if it came to your mind, can you be happy? No, you cannot be happy like that, because it always comes to your mind and it haunts inside your mind, and it will make you unhappy. So that is why Buddha teaches us, live a life of blamelessness, and then you will be happy within your life. So these are the 4 types of happinesses that you need to have and you need to enjoy in your life from time to time. So try hard and try to earn this happiness. These happiness are not given by someone to us. These happinesses should be earned by us, by our own effort. So try hard and find these happinesses in your life. Then you can be really happy about yourself. Namo Buddhaya, Teruvan Saranai.